Before STP, I didn't have any medical physics experience. I did a bachelor's in maths and physics at Durham University, and then I went on to do a PhD in theoretical fluid mechanics, also at Durham University. I met somebody at work whose wife was a medical physicist, and it sounded like a really interesting job, and I was sort of wanting to move out of the academic world. I wanted to do something that was more practical, where I could use my scientific judgment but in a slightly more practical and hands-on way. I spent a lot of time looking on the internet to find out a little bit more about it, but I also went to an open day in the northeast for medical physics and clinical engineering, and that gave me a much deeper insight into how it works. And I spoke to current trainees at the open day and my future training officer, who I then also arranged a work experience a couple of weeks with to get a better feel for what the job would actually involve. My training involves work-based placements and academic training. So one day a week I have university work, so I'll do assignments and small research projects, but then the day-to-day tasks are more practical. So I think really I recommend asking lots of questions. It's the best chance you've got in 3 years to ask all the questions that you'll ever want to ask about that specialism. So it's really important just to take the opportunity. You can ask anything you like and no one will say, you should know that already. So I think that's really important. It's very difficult to know how many roles there are out there in medical science. When I was a teenager, I just thought there was only doctors and nurses. So I think for starters to sort of reevaluate how you think about healthcare and to understand that there are hundreds and hundreds of different roles that you can do that are really, really valuable, very important, and aren't just either doctor or nurse. I think that's really important. But then to get some work experience, really, that's how I really fell in love with the job and how I really got a better feel for what jobs I could do in the NHS. And actually, initially I thought I wanted to do clinical engineering, but when I went to the work experience, I realised that medical physics was the job for me.